2023 is ending. Oh my god. Are we really doing this? Are we really shooting this video? Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is me, Somya. After I think a 2 years break, I am here with a YouTube video. Cannot believe I am here shooting this video, and I have a mic in front of me, which is not to shoot reels but to shoot a YouTube video, a full-fledged YouTube video. Okay, but what is this video about? I'm gonna be very raw in this video. This is just a recap and reset of 2023. We're just gonna talk. It's gonna be a slow video. It's gonna be slow talking video. So just bear with me. Have a coffee or tea with you. I have my green tea. Today I will be sharing like my recap of 2023. What are the new things that I did? Some new changes that I had because I did had a lot of changes in 2023. College, I changed cities, and I did had a lot of things and a lot of fun and a lot of new experiences. So we're gonna talk about that. Apart from that, I'll share my top 10 lessons that I'm taking with me to 2024 because I feel these are very important and I've been reflecting on these for past couple of days as to what are the things that I learned in 2023 because I think it has been one of the life changing years for me. I started my freelancing journey and a lot of happened. So let's start with the very first thing. What are the changes I had in my life? January 2023, I started professionally like my freelancing journey. I had been doing it for 2 months before I officially started with my friend. That was one of the experience I learned. I did. It was one of those experiences you're like, oh my god, was this necessary? Because I think that was one of the most stressful months of my life because I just did not get the right client. That takes me to the first lesson of this video that things will not always go your way, but that does not mean that are not meant to be. I started freelancing. I was like, I really don't want to do it because it's just so stressful and I have to bear with a lot of things because these people just don't understand what I need. They're not understanding me and it's not going to work out, blah, blah, blah. I was in the urge of like quitting freelancing. And then again, things happened. I lost my LinkedIn account and it was really growing fast. So it was heartbreaking. Not once, but twice. Like I lost my LinkedIn twice in this whole year. It was the point for me because I felt like, no, I cannot do this anymore. Like it's just so stressful. But I realized that it was just a phase and it doesn't define me as a freelancer or a content creator. And it definitely is not something I should just be dependent on. So I just moved on. And yes, things might not start the way you wanted, but trust me, God had better plans. So this year in July, like I packed my bags and moved to a new city for university and living alone was like good. I was feeling good in the first few days. I was like, yes, I have my independence. I can do whatever I want. But you know what? Later I realized that now I had like so much time in my hand and I was feeling like, what the fuck? I do not know what to do with it. And I was feeling so bored. I was feeling so alone. And there was this phase I was like, I want to just go back home. And even though I was enjoying my time here, but I was just missing my family. And I think spending time with family is something a lot of us don't appreciate. But when we go far from them, we do appreciate that time. So it's better that you start appreciating these things today itself instead of regretting it later on in life. Because this past year, I have been like really close to my family. If I say really, I mean it. We were like just stick together and I just loved talking to them and they've supported me a lot. And trust me, family is something you should not take for granted. Lesson number three, cherish the relationships you have in your life. Be it with your cousins, be it with your friends, be it with your neighbor, just cherish these moments because after coming here, I've realized that I just take them for granted. Like I feel like they should be the first one to reach out. They should be the one to, call me. Instead, I can do those things too. I can reach out to them. I can call them. I can just start the conversation because it is mutual. Okay. The relationship is mutual. I think I've made this a point that I have to call a friend or a family member every week, like at least once. Cousin, be it my friends, I always try to just take out time for them. And I think that's one of the most important habit you should have because these moments, these relationships really do matter in your life. You cannot live alone. Yes, you will be alone in life, but these relationships makes the moment better. Isn't it what we are here for? Just to enjoy the moment and cannot be enjoyed alone. If you can't build relationships, you'll just be lonely. It's not solitude. It's called boredness. And it's just bad for your mental health. That's it. Period. Lesson number four, learn time management. After coming here, like I felt like I had all the time in the world and I just didn't know how to do it, like how to manage it. There was no structure to it. I woke up at any time. I just did the work when it was needed. I was just reading the books. I was just watching dramas and just wasting time. When I was living with my parents, whenever I was free, I was with my mother chatting about something and it just the time was flowing like water and I felt like I just did not have enough time. But when I came here, I realized how much time I was wasting, right? So, yes, living alone has made me realize these things. So, if you're still not managing your time well, I think you should and just analyze what you do throughout the days, or record everything you do throughout the day, and then see how much time you waste, see how much time you're being productive, and then analyze those stuff and start time blocking for the time you are enjoying, for the time you're working, for the time you're just learning or just enjoying your own company or maybe going out. Anything, just learn time management. It's a very important skill. Lesson number 5 is quite interesting and something I mentioned earlier about change. 2023 came with a lot of change. New people, new places, new faces, and new habits. Like a lot of things changed. And I was like, damn, I have to keep up with these things. But adapting isn't always easy. But trust me, when you start embracing these things, and it turns out that this is the best thing that could have happened to you. Like, change can be a good thing. And if you don't embrace it, it will make you used to it. So just try and embrace these changes and try to love it. Maybe not love it, but just try to like it. I know it's not that easy. It's just easier being said, but yeah. Lesson number 6 is actually building new connections. After being isolated for a whole year, like I was literally isolated. The only people I met was my mom, dad, and my brother. Those were the only faces I saw for like a whole freaking year. And occasionally I met my friends and my cousins, but it was occasionally. But at the same time, when I came here, I was like very content. I was not into making new friends, but at the same time, I'm an ambivert. How many times have I said but? Anyways, so I'm an ambivert and I like to balance both of the things. And last year, it just kind of went down that social battery was totally full. So when I came here, I was meeting a lot of people. I was just building connections. I was making a lot of new friends, and it just felt so good and like so refreshing. And I was like, this is what I was missing. This is a part of me that I should not avoid. And trust me, I love making friends. I love making friends. I meet people online. I meet people in college. I meet people in my neighborhood. I just talk to random people I meet in mall. Like if I exchange a smile with you, I'm gonna come and say hi because that's who I am. I love making new connections. And if you ever see me anywhere, just in case, if you see this video and then you saw me, please just come say hi. I just love meeting new people. Lesson number 7, this is something that will be a little contradictory to what I just said before, is to actually being in solitude and making connection with yourself. Now, here's the thing, while you are being around people, you are meeting new people, there's a lot of exchange in energies, right? If you're someone who know about energy even a bit, or if you don't, here's the thing, when you meet new people, you actually release a lot of your social battery, and you lose touch with yourself. You lose touch with yourself as a person, and you start adapting other people's habit, other people's way of talking, and you lose touch with your own individuality, right? So you should definitely cherish the relationships, you should build relationships, but at the same time you should not lose touch with yourself. Start spending time, at least, even like just start with 10 minutes a day, sit doing nothing, just being with yourself, understanding what's happening, what's going on in your mind, because you have a lot of thoughts right now, because you are actually surrounded with a lot of negative, positive, mixed energies, that you have so much going on in your brain, and you need to release that and let go of all the things and chaos happening in your brain. So just take out some time for yourself, and maybe just give yourself time to change, to reflect, to recharge, and understand yourself better. Lesson number 8 is actually building new habits. Here I was alone and I had like all the time in the world. Like I said previously, I had all the time. So now the only thing that was left to build a routine and learn new things. So what I did is, thanks to Atomic Habit, I also learned a lot of ways to build habits. I built a habit of reading, a habit to journal every day, a habit to meditate. Now that I'm that consistent with it, but yes, I am still trying. That's one thing that I'm gonna take to 2024, and I'm gonna make it a year where I meditate every single freaking day, and I will do that. Note that, and keep me accountable. So yes, just make new habits and try to keep up with them, because I really struggled to maintain a habit at least for a month. Coming to lesson number 9, which is breaking comfort zones. Now, when I came to the city, I was alone. Now, everything is new for me. Even though I made friends with my neighbors, I had this relationship to go with people around. But there was this time where I was really alone, and I had to go out. I had to go shopping on like by myself without even getting someone, because everybody is busy in their life, and you can never have a partner all the time. Just accompanying you. So sometimes you just have to go out and come out of your comfort zone. Going solo shopping was something I never thought I'll do, but I went to solo shopping. It was actually a situation that I had to go. It was not that I wanted to, but that one experience made me want to do it again. And when I did it again properly, I went to shopping solo day. That whole day I was with myself. I bought clothes, I bought jewelries, and everything was of my own choices. Like it was my own choice that I made. Because when you're with someone, you always prefer what they think about certain things, what they think about certain, food that you want to eat, or certain jewelry that you want to buy, or for example, like when you're buying clothes, you want a second opinion with you. But at that time, I was alone and I was making these choices by myself. It just made me realize how much I need to know about my own preferences. Because now, when I go shopping, I don't crave that second opinion. If I am shopping, if I like something, I will buy it. Last but not the least, lesson number 10 is laughing through life's ups and downs. Life is very unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen. And every time you feel like life has been unfair to you, just laugh on it. Because you know what? When this phase gets over, you're going to laugh over it anyway. So why not do it now? Just, instead of worrying about silly things, worrying about how something is not fitting you, how you're not looking a certain way, not a certain way, not projected a certain way, just laugh about it. See, life is not meant to be taken seriously. Yes, there are times when you have to take it seriously, but it's not meant to be taken seriously all the time. You have to let it loose and just, go with the flow, enjoy life, and trust me, it transforms the journey and the whole thought process of yourself, and you're more happier, more fulfilled, and you just spread a lot of happiness around. And trust me, seeing smile on somebody else's face because of you is a very special feeling, and you should definitely try it. I always try to make at least one person happy because of what I say. Or if I just crack a joke and I make fun of myself and somebody's laughing, I just get happy about it. I don't feel sad. I just don't take things that seriously. I just try to take it lightly and feel like, yes, at least they laughed, and that what matters. They're gonna forget about it anyway, so why not just make fun of our life and just, yeah, not always. Okay. Yeah, thanks for being the part of this journey of this whole video. This was a really long video actually, but I love talking, and I love making the sit down videos, and I'm going to make this more in future. There are going to be a lot of things, a lot of new stuff I'm going to try in this channel, and I hope to bring you something valuable. And yeah, this was it for this video. 2023 was unpredictable. It was really amazing. It was really challenging, but end of the day, it was an amazing year, and I wish to have an amazing year in 2024 as well. I wish to live more. I wish to laugh more. I wish to meet a lot of new people and maybe travel. So yeah, 2024 is gonna be a year where we are gonna, just try to live happily, live the way you want to live, and enjoy every moment. I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Let me know what would you like to see in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time. Love, love.